Okay, hello and welcome everybody to Live with Amy at 3:33. This is your host, Amy Marino, owner of the Sanctuary Healing Therapies and Gifts in Lemon Tree Village in Brewster on Cape Cod. And I'm coming to you today live and every day during quarantine to help us to connect and get through these strange and unusual times together as we go through this quarantine journey. To offer you a little bit of help and support and maybe some understanding of what's going on in the world around you right now, as well as within you. And that is actually going to be part of our topic for the day today. So welcome as those of you that are starting to hop on and tune into our live show today. Today it is episode 36. It is Thursday, May 26th. So I invite you to take a couple of minutes out of your day, whatever you might be doing, be it work or play, and to join me for a few minutes of meditation, some energy and psychic and crystal talk, and of course, a challenge. And at the end of the show, we will pull our oracle card of the day. Our featured deck today is the Crystal Mandala by Alana Fairchild. So stay tuned to the end of the show for a really powerful card from this beautiful deck. So welcome to those of you that are tuning in. It is Ascension week here at the Sanctuary, and we've been talking about it all week. It is a vast topic, so I've been breaking that down for you, and we really started on Monday and delving into this topic of Ascension, and I broke it down by physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual things that we might be experiencing as we go through this shift in vibration and conscious awareness, and so does the earth. So we could be experiencing this in many crazy and exciting ways as it is affecting us physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. So today we're continuing this talk specifically about ascension symptoms, and specifically of the spiritual nature. We addressed the other three this week already: the physical symptoms, the emotional symptoms, and mental symptoms. If you missed those shows, you can go back and watch those. And we did meditations for each of those as well to kind of settle in some of those energies and bring you some awareness and understanding of what might be happening within you. So we are experiencing a natural, slightly accelerated form of evolution that is necessary as the earth shifts her energetic vibrational frequency and goes through her own form of ascension. So just think about how the earth is actually healing and restoring, multiplying wildlife and growth of nature as pollution has been clearing, as people have been forced inside during this quarantine. So this, I'm telling you, has been a necessary part of the earth's ascension and ours as we go through this quiet time. Remember yesterday we talked about this interesting question of when was the last time that pretty much the entire human race took a collective time out or rest of downtime. So think assimilation, and think of all of the rest and energy that it is taking all parts of our being to process these new energies and go through this mental, physical, and emotional transition. The earth is going through the same assimilation, and in her own way. So as her vibration ascends, humans need to ascend with her, or we will begin to feel sick, unwell in the body, mind, and spirit, as we will not be able to tolerate the higher frequency energy of her accelerated vibration. So for you, the ascension process is a restructuring. It's occurring at all levels. On the physical level, it's restructuring your very cells, your DNA, and in all of the layers of your energy bodies, all the way up to the restructuring of your understanding and your connection to the divine and all that is. This energetic shift from one energetic state of being to another higher frequency energy body can wreak a bit of havoc in your life, especially if you're not aware of what is happening within you as we through this ascension process. So as we're ascending physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, we might experience different ascension symptoms. And so we're going to chat more after the meditation about specifically that list of spiritual ascension symptoms. We talked about mental yesterday. So stay tuned, because in just a moment we're going to do that meditation, and then we will chat more about those spiritual ascension symptoms, what they might be, and a little bit of, that we can do to alleviate that. Okay, so, and then of course we'll have our challenge and our crystal chat and our oracle card of the day. Okay, so this brings us to the part in our show, guys, where we're going to do a little bit of collective clearing together. I love this time of day, of course, the 333, so synchronistic and magical, but right around this time in the afternoon is when many of us are kind of crashing energetically. We've been out and about already, collecting a lot of energies, dealing with a lot of people and stressors. So this is that great time in the afternoon, really is a part of your daily ritual, and I hope you've been partaking in that along with me, because it's part of mine. So it's kind of cool that we get to do this together. I'm kind of letting you into a little bit of my world here. So the clearing I usually use our California white sage. Whoops. I'm going to keep that in the shell there. And we're going to light a little bit of this up. If you have your sage, I invite you to get that out and do a little bit of clearing with me right now. If you don't have sage, then I invite you to get some from the sanctuary. But if you don't have it right this minute, I invite you to just kind of take that moment out and imagine it with me, if you will, this sacred smoke coming all around you, cleansing and clearing your spirit, every layer of your being. So we always start right around the head. And we're bringing this down and around. So from the crown all the way down through, and right up and down the chakra line. Okay, we can bring down around the shoulders, under the arms, all around your body. You're giving yourself a nice bath in that sacred purifying smoke. So this sage smoke is actually cleansing and purifying the physical air in the room around you. But of course, we know it's also clearing through all of those layers and levels of our energy bodies that we've been talking about all week. Our etheric layer, our emotional layer, our mental layer, the spiritual layer. So you should feel that immediate shift in bringing some of this beautiful smoke right around you and your energy body. So we are outside here today, broadcasting live from my sacred garden sanctuary that I've been creating since we started this journey 36 episodes ago for quarantine. So while the sanctuary is closed, we've created a little space here at home that I can use to connect with you guys every day until we can be together again in person, which is hopefully very soon. I'll have some information coming for you about that. So even though we're outside, as I've been sharing with you, we're still going to bring some of this around our sacred space. And the point of this is really to create that feeling of the sacredness of the space, to create a nice clear energy from with you to sort of operate and raise your antenna from, and to really create that energetic boundary and protection around your space. But really, before you do any kind of spiritual work such as meditation, this will help a lot in helping you to be able to make that connection, get out some of the static. All right. Okay, so I just want to mention that right now we have yoga going on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So today is actually Candlelit with yoga, Kelly Jacobson at 5:30. So you can register for that on the website, the sanctuarycapecod.com under /classes or /yoga. And I'm going to have some more upcoming classes for you as I kind of work out the upcoming schedule as we're sort of transitioning back into being open. So I am working on that, along with something else special that I've been telling you guys a little bit about the last few days. So, all right, we are going to do our meditation now. So take that moment to get comfortable, sit and relax, put all your stuff down. And we have our Tibetan bowl today. I'll show you that in a second here to help us connect. All right. Okay. Beginning with the breath. Bringing your awareness there. Slowing down your breathing. Each muscle in your body beginning to relax. As you breathe in deeply all the way in and letting go with every out-breath. We're letting go of the day. Whatever was happening before you arrived. Whatever's been weighing on your heart and on your mind. Letting it go with every breath. Through your will, your intention, your surrender of it. Now begin to see a beautiful white light glowing in the center of your solar plexus, the center of your body. Bringing your awareness there as you continue to breathe in and out. As you do, this light begins to expand with the natural rhythm of your body, breathing in and out. This light is the spark of divinity within you. It is the light and power of your soul. The light grows brighter at the center of your being. It is your power. Allow your spirit to expand now, along with that power within. With each breath, your light is growing and expanding larger into your entire body. From the top of your head to the tips of your toes, it courses through your veins, your organs, your cells. This light becomes a part of you. It grows brighter and brighter, expanding and illuminating out now beyond your physical body, beyond yourself, expanding with beautiful white light. See it going up and out beyond the building that you're in, up beyond the clouds. Your light expands up even further, expanding outward, still beyond the earth, beyond the moon, beyond the Milky Way, beyond the edge of the universe. As you look beyond, a beautiful white light is coming toward you. This is the light of the Divine Creator. As you continue to move towards this light, it begins to merge with you. Your light begins to blend with it, the light of your Divine Creator, universal love. Move closer, allowing your light to reconnect to the Great Source, all that is Mother, Father, God. You are embraced and held by this unconditionally loving divine light. Love overflows from Source into every part of you, every layer in the fabric of your cells, each and every one, fills your heart and expands your mind. Simply experience this connection of pure, unconditional love. I am opening to divine connection, and I am expanding to new ways of thinking, feeling, and being as I am ascending. Now moving to a place of gratitude for this divine connection you've just experienced. Bringing your light now gently back, moving back through the atmosphere, back to the earth. This light absorbing back into your body. And when you're ready, gently bringing yourself back to your physical body, back to this time and space. Gently becoming aware of the chair, ground, or the floor beneath you. You return from this healing meditation feeling centered, balanced, expanded, loved, and at peace. We ask that this healing be received by you on every level, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And so it is. All right, welcome back from that healing meditation. Especially to help us alleviate potentially some of these spiritual ascension symptoms we might be going through right now. All right, so let's have a chat about what some of those might be. We broke it down earlier in the week. Physical symptoms, there was a long list. Then we went to emotional symptoms. Yesterday we talked about mental symptoms. Now today we're talking about the most interesting, really, of all of the symptoms, the spiritual ascension symptoms. So the list is long. It is probably beyond what I'm mentioning here, but certainly everything that I'm about to mention to you, I have experienced myself in one form or another, as I've personally gone through this process. So here's the list. Moments of heightened energy, where you might feel vibrations in your body, you might receive channeled information, automatic writing might start to occur, especially if you're a person who writes or journals. Sudden notice an increase in synchronicities, coincidences, which, as I've said to you before, there is no such thing as coincidences, only energetic patterns manifesting into physical reality. So especially seeing 1111 every time you look at the clock, or all over the place, or other reoccurring number patterns. This is a sign of your spiritual awakening and ascension. And those 1111s are actually activating light codes within your body to activate and accelerate this ascension process. A feeling that something important is about to happen or coming, although you might not know what or when or have any information about it. A feeling there's something really important you're supposed to be doing, a pulling towards something, but again, you might not be sure what it is. Could be a sense of urgency, like you're running out of time, or that something is about to happen. We talked yesterday about the jumping in time, losing time, gaining time, folding time, and many of us are experiencing time warps as part of some of the mental ascension symptoms that we're going through. Abrupt changes in interests, hobbies, living space, friends, jobs, relationships, or a strong urge to make changes in those areas or relocate. Beginning to see auras around people or halos of light around the edges of their body can be one of the signs of spiritual ascension symptoms. This could be around animals, objects, sensitivity to bright light, starting to see visions when your eyes are closed, in your mind or in your third eye, flashes of information, inspiration, increased telepathy, be it with plants, animals, other people. So knowing what someone is going to say before they say it is part of that. Increased psychic awareness of all types, especially sensitivities, clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience. So mostly all of the clairs, your inner seeing, hearing, feeling, and knowing. Bizarre or intense dreams occurring, precognitive dreams or prophetic dreams, dreaming of people that have crossed over. It could be people you know, might be people you don't know. Lucid dreaming, where you are aware that you're dreaming and you have some amount of control over your dream. Or dream-like visions occurring during daydreams. Feelings that you're not alone and that there is a non-physical presence around you. Visits from angels, spirit guides, ETs, star beings, and guides and messengers from the divine realms that are here to help us with activation and ascension as we go through this spiritual journey. So here's a few ascension tips. Journal down all of the downright bizarre things that you are experiencing. You may start to see a pattern emerging as these things are happening. And, you know, this is a very unusual time that we're living in. So these things that are happening that are out of the ordinary, they're there to get your attention. They have meaning. There is a vibrational pattern that is creating these things to occur around you. So really paying attention to that. Spending time in nature. We've really been talking about that all week, because as the earth is ascending in her vibration, the more time that we can spend in nature, the more that's going to help us to assimilate some of these really intense energies and feelings and thoughts and physical symptoms that we might be feeling as we really go through changes on all levels of our being. So also, right, find a class that you can get into of like-minded people that will assist you with some of the stuff that you're going through. Someone that you can have a group of people to talk to about what you're going through that are experiencing the same thing. I joked yesterday about the stream of people that come into the sanctuary. I can't tell anybody, but I think I might be going crazy. This is happening. And then, you know, their friend, their mother, their neighbor comes in 10 minutes later, says the same thing. I can't tell anybody, but I think I might be going crazy. So it's important to have that support system and that support team. So I'm going to be creating something for you guys coming up to assist you with that. Because unfortunately, as much as I love our time together, I'm not going to be able to continue to do this every day as I have been. I have to get back to opening the sanctuary actually very soon in the upcoming next few days, so we can be open for you live in person. And as well as some new classes that I'm putting out there, and a very special something I'm going to create so that we can keep our soul tribe together and stay connected. So stay tuned for more details and information on that as I'm going to be rolling that out. So speaking of getting reopened, I just want to mention too, it looks like we are going to be open on Monday for curbside takeaway. And it looks like actually all of Lemon Tree Village is going to be open in one form or another for curbside takeaway only. So there'll be some sidewalk sales and merchandise on the sidewalk and things going on outside on Monday in Lemon Tree. And I'm going to do something by like appointment. If you call me ahead of time and just let me know your name, a phone number I can contact you at, what you might be looking for, and I can work on putting some orders together for you for curbside pickup on Monday. So, as I said, stay tuned for more information on all of those details coming up in that very special something that I'm planning on rolling out for you guys to keep us together and connected with our Sanctuary Soul Tribe. Okay, so our challenge is to actually make that list. In the beginning of the week, I challenge you to make a list of any of those physical ascension symptoms that I mentioned that maybe you thought were something else, but as I was going down the list, like check, check, check. So I challenge you to jot those down, and then as we went through the week, to continue to add to that list any of the emotional ascension symptoms that I might have mentioned, or any of the spiritual ones, or mental and then spiritual ones for today is your challenge to add to that list with any of those things that I mentioned that you might be experiencing, or anything I haven't mentioned. But again, it's really about all of our psychic and extrasensory perceptions starting to open. And as that happens, we're going to have strange psychic experiences. We're going to experience things that we can't explain, that we don't know what the origins of them are, or that we chalk up to other things, because of course we are always very quick to try to explain things away to make some sort of logical sense. So, that is your challenge for today. And that leads me to our crystal chat for today. So I have a really cool crystal for you today. It is an Ascension crystal, of course, because that's been our theme this week. And it might be a crystal that you don't know about, that you've not yet heard of. So I'm excited to share that with you. So I am going to show you right here what we have. So you guys might have seen this grid that I had built here for our meditation. So I just want to mention, I don't know when we'll be able to get back to it, but normally on every single Wednesday night at the sanctuary, I personally offer a crystal bowl chakra meditation. So we actually all lay down. We work with a particular set of crystals that are working with that one particular chakra, whatever is the theme for the night. We work with selenite, the crystals, and then we do a crystal bowl meditation channeled by spirit for whatever might be needed for the group that is there. And then we go around and do finish off with a little bit of Reiki and the crystal pyramid. So that has been really a staple at the sanctuary, and that has been on pause since quarantine here. So I'm looking forward to getting back to that soon. But in the meanwhile, I've been giving you guys a little taste of that each day here, especially as we kind of went through chakra week. But one of the things that I do on Wednesday nights is I build a crystal grid, so to support the energy. So you can see the grid we've got here today. And right in this grid, there is some Scolecite. So hopefully I'm saying that correctly. It is spelled Scolecite, Scolecite. So it is a white stone, and it looks similar to your selenite, actually. I've got a piece here. All right, so this is your selenite. Your selenite, you can definitely see those layers of compressed salt in there. They usually look like long lines. Get a good look at that right up there. Your Scolecite, however, has that's a good look at that. It has these little inclusions that are whiter than the rest. So it's not so much layered. There we go. There's a good look. So it almost looks like it's fossilized, or you can actually see those layers within the stone. There we go. And one thing about the Scolecite also is that when you hold it up in the light, see if we can get a good view here. Well, there we go. You can sort of see that translucency there. You can actually see right through that stone a little bit. So there it is, really pretty when it's illuminated. Okay, so this really pretty stone is a stone of Ascension. It is the stone of light workers. And Scolecite is a very high, powerful vibration crystal energy. It awakens the heart chakra and higher chakras, and it makes a deep spiritual connection within you. It is, let me put that selenite down so we don't get confused. It is a stone of enlightenment, and it is activating spiritual growth and new understandings by gently cleansing away the old and breaking through stagnant energy to allow for vital life force energy to enter your entire chakra system and aura. It tunes you into subtle messages from your highest self, your angels, your divinely assigned spirit guide team. It opens the spirit realms beyond this physical plane, bringing you information from the past and the future to assist you with the present. It can assist you in opening the Akashic records. It has the ability to connect with different entities from other realms, as well as receive ancient knowledge from the past and future civilizations via those Akashic records. It's also a very important stone for dream work. It can facilitate the dream state, aid in dream recall, lucid dreaming, and a peaceful night's sleep. It can act as a guide for those working in astral travel, can promote meditation, feelings of inner peace, joy, relaxation. Its gentle, light resonance will fill you with a deep sense of blissful serenity. It will awaken the heart and open you up to expressions of love, and can create profound heart-to-heart connections when exchanged between lovers. This stone is going to work with the heart, third eye, crown, and up of the chakras. It's a stone of love, transformation, understanding, higher consciousness, enhanced dreams, spirit connections, and spiritual transformation and ascension. So this beautiful stone packs a very powerful punch. It is as powerful as it is pretty. So a few tips in using your Scolecite. Hold it in meditation. You can, in your hands, you can place it over your heart. You can put it on your third eye for activation and cleansing there, or at the top of your crown. If you're holding it in your hands, generally your right hand is going to be your letting go of stuff, releasing hand, and your left hand is going to be your receiving. So depending on whether you're wanting to kind of receive that enlightenment or cleanse and release some blockages, you can put it in one hand or the other. If you want to use it in dream work, program it, set some intention, and then place that stone under your pillow. It can also be used to help calm anxiety, ADHD, OCD, decrease violent thoughts and emotions, and thinking. And it's a great stone for practitioners to use in massage and energy treatments. On the physical level, the stone offers support with serotonin levels in the brain, intestinal issues, spinal issues, wounds, bruises, blood clotting, digestive system, and parasites. Interesting. This little stone. All right, so that is Scolecite, our crystal chat for today. I'm going to put that right back in our beautiful grid there. As you can see, we've got two pieces. Oops. There's our other piece there. Okay. So that brings us to our Oracle card of the day section. And as I'm getting these out, I just want to remind you, if you've been enjoying these free episodes and all this content, there's a few ways you can support the Sanctuary. Go to our website, thesanctuarycapecod.com. You can find out more information about myself, about everything that we're doing there and that we offer, our shop. There is online classes. So if you click the classes tab, we're offering classes live via Zoom right now. I'm right in the throngs of a few series of classes, Psychic Development 2, and Angel Links, but I will be getting some more upcoming classes live on there for you, or that are live online rather, via Zoom, in the upcoming days as I figure out the schedule as we're getting reopened. If you would like to book a reading, a healing, clearing, mentoring session with me live via video chat, just like we're doing now, you can do that by contacting the Sanctuary. So give a ring, 508-362-8000, or shoot an email, thesanctuarycapecod@gmail.com, and I will get back to you as soon as I can to schedule that. You can buy a gift card still on the website. Hopefully we'll be getting our online store reopened soon as our our warehouse gets reopened. And let's see, you can make a donation on the website. You can click and like this Facebook page, you can like the video, you can share it, and of course there is a great reviews page on Facebook. If you click that, you can just click on that 5 stars, leave us a 5-star review to help others find us and know we have something here to value to offer. So I greatly appreciate that. And as I said, I'm working on rolling out a program, something for you to help us all stay connected with our community if you've been enjoying this time together. So as I said, I'm going to be getting back to being at the sanctuary, getting that reopened, back to seeing clients and readings and teaching and writing classes. So, but I want to stay connected with you guys, because this journey, this quarantine journey, this ascension journey, everything we're going through is certainly not over. And if you have been on a spiritual quest, I am going to invite you to hop on board and take that spiritual quest along with me and others in our Sanctuary Soul Tribe. So stay tuned for more details about that coming soon. Okay, so again, I'm so grateful to all of you that have been following along and tuning in and letting me know that you're here and participating and enjoying the show and the content. So we are going to pull an oracle card here, or I should say just before the show, I asked and intended for an oracle card to come for you that would be effective, useful, and appropriate today. So I have the Crystal Mandala Oracle. You guys have not seen this yet. I think we are about 33 decks in that you have not seen yet. So Crystal Mandala, I know that is backwards, reversed as you were seeing it. This is Alana Fairchild again, loving all of her decks. So we had a beautiful, poignant, powerful card for today that I wanted to share with you. So as usually happens, as I was shuffling up the deck, the card flipped right out. All right, so here is our card. It says, Goddess Tara and Tibetan Quartz, her eye ever open. Now, there's a very powerful message in here, so I'm going to read this for you. And I also like to give you guys an idea of the flair and the flavor of these authors of the oracle cards, because everyone has a little bit of a different take, whether it's whimsical or deeply spiritual and more serious. So I like you guys to hear what's inside. Okay. We bring you the empowerment of her eye ever open. The divine protection around you is absolute and complete. Your simple request for the Universal Mother to watch out for you and to protect what has meaning to you allows you to live your life, do your work, and know the most powerful one is caring for your well-being on all levels. You can trust, be free from worry, and remain open to the world with joy in your heart. As you grow spiritually, the reach of your light increases. You become increasingly open and visible to more souls. You become as a shining spiritual sun, bringing light to the earth. Do you notice that people have different reactions to the sun? Some worship, others respect, and some fear. These reactions about the belief systems and consciousness of the people are about the belief systems and consciousness of the people, not the nature of the sun itself. The sun is exactly the same, whether it is recognized for its health-giving properties or for being destructive to health. The sun is powerful, and it continues to shine and simply be what it is, unaffected by the reactions of those to its light. For those on the path of love and light, there are lessons to be learned from this. If you decide whether or not to be who you are, to shine your light based on the reactions of those around you, then you will be forever confused. There will always be those that admire and support you in who you are, and those that for their own fearful reasons will not. If you allow the negativity of those in fear to become part of how you view yourself, you will undermine yourself. Negativity and sabotage your spiritual light. This can happen when you take to heart the critical remarks of another. He's more interested in criticizing others than focusing on their own personal healing. You may not wish to do it, you may not even realize what is happening, and yet their fear may still make you stumble a little, doubt yourself, or feel afraid that if you keep your light shining bright, you may suffer attacks from others. You may even wonder why you have attracted that situation to yourself, which is a way healers can unintentionally use their intention to assume spiritual responsibility to undermine themselves. Being responsible for your own responses to the world is appropriate. Assuming that the consciousness that another chooses for themselves is your doing. or that it is you're doing is not. If you do this, you are colluding with the fear, agreeing that it is appropriate behavior for another to blame you for their pain. This is not wise, true, or empowering for anyone. As you learn to support your open and loving nature with strong boundaries and self-respect, the Universal Mother Tara, with her eye ever open, will also watch out for you. As you expand your light, she will create a field of fierce compassion and protective grace around you. If one fearful person attempting to attack you could cause you to lose your footing and prevent many people from benefiting from your light, she will step in, often without you even realizing that you ever need divine protection and support. You can relax and know that once you make a commitment to the Universal Mother to help nurture the world with love, you shall benefit from her unconditional grace, protection, and support. With her eye ever open, nothing shall go unnoticed, and her notice stops fear in its tracks. If you have been in fear about being seen, becoming visible, or coming out of the spiritual closet out of concern for what others will think or do or say or feel, and that perhaps an unresolved past life issue where you were harmed for your beliefs is coming up, take comfort. This oracle brings you the grace of the Divine Mother's healing intervention. You are meant to overcome this and move trustingly into the light. It is what is meant for you, and she will help you to get there. All right, so a really powerful card today from the Crystal Mandala Oracle. And I was just chatting yesterday with somebody about that idea of in order to really discover our divine life purpose, we have to step into our power, and we can't fully do that until we become authentic. And that doesn't mean just sometimes to some people, it means just being who we are, talking about the things that are important and that we think now about things. So at any rate, that is our show, our card, and our show for today. So again, I just want to say thank you. I'm so grateful for all of you that have been on this journey with me and showing your love and your support through your comments and your likes and your shares. So thank you. And in the meanwhile, until I see you tomorrow, I am sending you so much love and divine light and healing. And I hope I see you again tomorrow at 3:33. Love you.